Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joe Cooking. You are watching the Spot VA, and that means you're watching the Portsmouth Mustangs. This time, they're at home hosting the Sussex County Ravens. And to start things off, after the Mustangs get the turnover off the fumble, the Mustangs fullback Tommy Pittman gets the TD run right up the middle. No one stopping the big fella, and the Mustangs up 8-0 early. Then, right after the Mustangs score, on the kickoff, kicker Troy Williams calls his own number and goes for the onside kick. However, number 60, Love of the Sussex County Ravens, will collect the onside kick and take it back for the touchdown as the Ravens get on the board on an onside kick return touchdown in the first quarter. And we fast forward to the third quarter. The Mustangs force a fourth down and the Ravens elect to try the field goal, but it gets blocked. But the kicker will get the loose ball, and yes, there he is, cutting back and getting the first down. Now this play is important, as crazy as it was, because on the same drive, again the Mustangs forced fourth down, and this time the kicker Tate would convert, barely getting over the crossbar. It counts as 3 points, and the Ravens up 11-8 late in the third quarter. The Mustangs trailing, and we fast forward to the last remaining minutes of the game. The Mustangs would get the big time fumble by no other than David Wilson, number one player on this defense for the Mustangs, after a very controversial possession by the Mustangs. It ended up in a penalty and a loss of down, but David Wilson will get the fumble here, giving the ball back to the offense. And with less than a minute remaining, Eric Casper, who plays cornerback, goes in at wide receiver, tells Stanley Walls to throw me the ball. I got it. Stanley does, throws it deep, and Eric Casper delivers a clutch play, going up and just getting the ball, grabbing it out of the sky. And the Mustangs are up 16-11 after the 2-point conversion was good. So now the Ravens, with their chance to try to answer back with less than a minute remaining, and on the second play of their final drive, Lee Pennell picks it off and will get the pick six to seal the game, his second pick of the game, and the Mustangs defense 5th turnover of the game. And the Mustangs win in dramatic fashion the last 2 minutes of the game. They win 22-11. The Mustangs improve to 4-5 and keep their postseason hopes alive. Coach, again, it went down to the wire. A lot of controversy, but the Mustangs pull out another victory. Speak about the defense today. I mean, they really came through, and the offense was struggling those first 3 quarters of the game.
Defense, I can't say enough about them. Our defense has been strong all year. This man right here, number 1 defensive tackle in the league, I'm going to say that right now, this is David Wilson. The last call, we knew they had to throw it. We called cover 3, but we decided to send our middle linebacker on a blitz. We noticed the quarterback stayed up under center the whole game. He got in his face. He had to throw up a lollipop. And my man Lee over there, his second pick of the game, took one back to the crib and finished it off.
And Troy, speak about the defense saving the day in a different way. Eric Casper, he's a corner, went into receiver, made the game-winning touchdown.
Well, I can't say enough about Casper. That guy is basically a superstar. He's made big plays for us time after time, and he's our home run hitter. Whether it's on defense or offense, he's our go-to guy at the right time. So coach did a good job of putting him in. The quarterback threw it up there, and Eric did his thing when he got the ball.
All I can say is, I mean, I know my team believed in me, quarterback believed in me. I told him put it to the back of the end zone, I'm going to go up and get it. I told him that before we got out here today. I told him whenever I'm in there, you put it to the end zone, I'll go get it for you.
Mr. Lee Purnell, you had 2 picks today, both coming at key times. You know, the offense was struggling, but the defense was still able to make plays so the offense could have a chance again, you know, to get some points on the board. Speak about what you were seeing out there. You were jumping on a lot of routes and pretty much shutting everything down.
Man, I'm just happy to be back. You know, I'm getting healthy. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching the ball. I mean, they weren't really passing that much. To me, their quarterback wasn't even that good, you know. And on that last one, our linebacker actually forced that one. You know, he kind of threw it on it. He hurried up and threw it. You know what I'm saying? And I just saw it. I broke on it. I took it back.
What does offense need to do in the last couple of games so that there's not so much pressure on the defense?
Well, what we got to do as offense, we got to get more confident in each other. The backs, once they get the ball, they got to get more comfortable with taking the ball and just going for it. And instead of hesitating and waiting too long for the play to develop. By the time they realize the play to develop, it's shouting down on them. It just got to do to build more on their confidence. Keep the same strength and spirit that they have in practice and bring it to the game field. The same determination and athleticism that they have in practice, need to bring it to the game field. Once we be on one accord with that, the blocking was much better than the last game. And once the backs get their confidence and stepping forward, then I'm pretty sure that they'll have the coordination with the ball, and I'll run the game and pick up a little more.
It's a good win. It's momentum for us to go to this next game. Playoffs is around the corner, and it's just good to be back on the winning track so that when it's time for the playoffs, we looking good.